Rich Tehrani with TMC here. Thanks for watching. We're in Atlanta, Georgia, and we're speaking with a number of the companies in the area. We're actually WebRTC Expo as well. And on our program right now is Dan Dooley. He's the president and COO of Tru Mobility. And Dan, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Our pleasure. So I thought we'd start at the top. You'll tell us a little bit about Tru Mobility, what you guys do.
Yeah, well, we're a young company. We just launched our product in March of this year. And we're a converged mobile operator. What that means is that we've married together cell service, desk service, and private cellular networks to create an environment where business customers can save 50% of their spend, telecom spend, by coming to us and getting a more robust service as well as better indoor coverage.
So I'm a typical company. I've got different operators right now, and I'm watching this video and I'm considering buying from you and learning more. What are the benefits specifically? How are you going to help me with my different bills and potentially my productivity?
Sure. So what happens is we believe that we bring the 3 C's to small, medium-sized businesses. So first C is cost. A normal cell phone is about $83. A normal desk phone is about $30, $40. So you're spending about $120 on your communications. And we
Those
can
are
do
monthly costs, right?
It's a monthly cost, and we can do that service for about $60. So we cut in half your monthly cost and provide you service. 2 is coverage. So indoor coverage. You all have problems where, you know, on the street, the wireless coverage is good, you're in one wall, it's okay, but you go 2 walls back, and you may have bad coverage. You may have a special chair near the window that if you really want to make an important phone call, you go to your special chair because you know you won't get cut off.
Or so, jumping up and down near the ceiling.
Jumping up and down.
Helps a lot if you want to get a text out.
Right. And so when we deploy our private cellular network on a customer prem, we radiate 5 bars of CDMA coverage, allows you to have full bar of coverage throughout your enterprise. And the last one is really around productivity, so it's convergent. So we make your cell phone, and we marry your cell phone to your desk phone. So all the features and functionalities of your desk phone, 4-digit dialing, 1 voicemail, we marry your wireless phone with your desk phone and allow you to have things like 1 voicemail. So you may have a desk with a voicemail, you may have a cell with a voicemail. How many people have called you on your desk and said, oh, I'll try you on your mobile? Right. Then they call you on your mobile. We have simultaneous ring. We have all the features and functionalities of unified communications wrapped around it. So really coverage, cost, and convergence.
So great, so we've got a lower cost, and then with the coverage, is there some sort of small cell, like a picocell or femtocell that you're deploying in the offices?
Yes, sir. So we deploy femtocell in the office. Femtocell is the latest generation of small cells. It's about a pizza-sized box. We put it in the office, and we plug it in, and it radiates 5 bars of coverage on 85,000 square feet. Our mobile devices see that. It's a Tru Mobility device, see it, so it's a private network. If you walk in with your cell phone, it won't authenticate. You'll get the normal macro coverage. With our coverage, you'll get your Tru Mobility service. You'll come in, you'll get perfect coverage, and off you go.
Now, do I have to be concerned about the network that you're using underlying? Let's say that a lot of times people are loyal to one provider or another because it works. Like you mentioned a little bit earlier, it works in my house, it doesn't work in my, whatever, you know.
Exactly.
I go to this city a lot, and in this city, this carrier works well. What happens in that situation?
Exactly. So coverage obviously is important for everybody. And one of the key things is we say we give you the best coverage because we create the coverage that you need. So we've got customers that we have the coverage in their office and then at home. They work from home a lot, but at home it's spotty coverage. So coverage is very local with people. Not many people say, boy, there's 3 cities around the country that I can't really get good coverage at. Those aren't the days of today. The days of today is I really have crappy coverage in my house, crappy coverage in my office. So we create 5 bars of coverage in the place that you use your cell phone the most.
Okay. So then in terms of the competitive scenario, we're talking about the traditional carriers. You've got your Verizons, your Sprints, your T-Mobiles, et cetera, your AT&Ts. So the choice would be to work with one of those guys or work with you, but in this case now, I just want to go over the benefits. You've got a lower cost, you've got better coverage because you're proactively putting out the femtocells and the picocells or whatever small cell solution you need, and then you're marrying the 2, the desk phone together with the mobile. Now that's something that the wireless carriers have tried to do, and kind of successful, unsuccessful for years and years. What is it about your solution which may make it more successful today than what we currently have out there? Because I know there's things like, I'm just going to continue on, I've seen things like, oh, if you want a conference, it's so simple. You just memorize the star code, star 7253, and you're going to conference. And so no one ever memorized the codes, and subsequently it never happened.
Essentially what happened is people have tried to get into that segment through apps. So the application space is where people have tried to solve that, marrying your cell phone with your desk phone. So there are thousands of app providers. There are people that give you free conferencing, and we'll marry you if you use a different dialer, we'll marry your cell phone to your desk phone. Really, we've done it in a native manner. So we've done it so we take control of the call, and we have in our own personal bubble, we take control of the call. So we know whether you're on your cell phone or your desk phone. We know whether you're inside coverage, outside coverage. We know, a lot of things about it. We marry that cell phone in a native way that makes it work without the user doing anything differently. We all know that if a user has to do something, download an app, use a different dialer, they lose focus as they get down the path. But with a native, it works out of the box. You open up your phone, you authenticate to your phone, and all of a sudden you're making calls and you're automatically on the private cellular network.
Well, that's great. Well, good luck. It sounds really exciting, and I'm looking forward to seeing your progress.
Great. Thank you very much.